What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Charlie D. As y'all can see by the title, today I will be giving y'all a better description of PSC Mail Processing Clerk position, a USPS position, of course. In my last video, I showed you guys what I did for a living, and that's what I did. I only showed y'all what I did. I didn't give a deep description about how I got there, when I got there, none of that stuff. But a lot of people have asked me many questions that I am willing to answer. And in this video, that's what this will be about. I'm not reading this off of anything, not getting this from Google, nothing like that. I'm basically about to give y'all all the information that I got from my interview, my experience, and things like that, giving you, personal information that could be very helpful, things that y'all will also be told, the same thing that I was told, you'll be told. Maybe the same things that I experienced, you might experience, hopefully you don't, because some things are bad, some things are good. We'll see. But yeah, let's get into Okay, so everything I'm about to tell you guys is from what I was told at my interview or what I have learned, and basically all of my experience. If you are a new hire yourself, you'll be told this exact same information. If you're just wanting to know some things before you apply, then great place to come. But to get into the interview process, when you apply, just know that you will not be interviewed singly. You will not go to a USPS interview by yourself and be singly interviewed at all. You will always go through a fast tracking session, which is a group interview with you and many other people who have applied to that same position. The whole group won't be getting interviewed at all. You'll be there to be told by USPS managers, what your position is about, your pay, where you'll be working at, the difference between a station, which is a post office, the difference between a plant and a hub, which are both just distribution centers. And I think a plant, of course, is bigger than a hub, and that's about it. So yeah, no single interviews, just a fast track session, which is a group interview where they'll be giving y'all all the same information basically and so much more. A lot of people wanted to know about the 360-day contract. They hear the word contract and think it's something super duper, big, and it's not. There's really nothing to think about. The 360-day contract is something that every USPS employee just signs every year, and that's about it. And the only reason why it's 360 days and not 365 days is because at your 360-day mark, USPS gives they give their employees a 5-day break. They give you 5 days off after reaching your 360 days. And then after your 5 days are up, whenever you come back to work, you sign your next year contract. And it's the same thing. You work 360 days, you're off 5 days straight. Same thing. It's nothing really big, nothing at all. But to move on, when you apply to any USPS position, you will not be coming in as a full-time employee, like straight off the bat. Why? I do not know. It was something that I had to learn myself. I applied to the PSC Mail Processing Clerk position thinking that, I was going to be automatically full-time, and you're not. When you start off working as a USPS employee, you will either be starting off as a holiday helper or a part-time worker. And basically in that time, you'll just be working during holiday season and things like that, or basically just whenever they need extra help. And, during your 360 days, they can call you back at any time and just basically tell you like, hey, you're full-time now. Or if they don't call you back, you could still apply to other USPS positions and work in any other position until you just become a regular full-time USPS employee. So say they cannot hire any regular person off the street before they hire you, because you are already in their system. You already signed one of their contracts. Get that full-time regular position before any outsider does. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully, I really hope that made sense. But no outside person can apply to a position and become full-time before any of the part-time or holiday helpers become full-time. The 360-day contract, part-time, full-time, holiday, regular employee stuff is hard to explain, because I'm still in the process of trying to figure out, how long this will take, how long will it take for me to become a regular full-time employee and things like that. That is just something you'll have to go over with a manager or a supervisor. They can explain that way better than I can, because again, I just started 2 months ago. I'm still trying to figure some things out with that too. But yeah, moving on. Before I get into the pay and the hours and things like that, a lot of people have asked, how is it working with our supervisors? Now, that is a so-so question. It could be good, it could be bad. But I have had people who are not even looking to work with USPS ask me, how are the supervisors? And it's like, do supervisors, USPS supervisors, really have a bad name for themselves? Answer to that question, kinda, yeah. Most of them do. They really do. To be honest with you, it was kind of a shocker. But in my fast track session, they literally warned us about our supervisors. Now, for the managers that have to warn you about your supervisors before you even meet your supervisors, that's not a good sign, I don't think. That's really not a good sign. And if anything, I don't think that looks good on the company themselves. But the managers and stuff, I guess they're okay with it, because like I said, for them to just go ahead and have to warn us about our supervisors before we have even met them, that said a lot. And, what can I say? Some people, they meet their supervisors and it's like, okay, we're cool, you're nice, they have a great experience with theirs. But in my experience, all I can say is, at my fast track session, the managers were right. The supervisors are tough to deal with. They could be a-hole sometimes. They could treat you any kind of way. They have their favorites. Their favorites are usually the full-time workers. So basically, like when the new people come in, the supervisors tend to treat us differently from the people who have regularly been there. But I guess sometimes that's at any job. But it's like, for us to have to be warned about it, that's not a good thing to me. Like I said, I've had a horrible experience with my supervisors. Y'all might have an amazing experience with yours. But yeah, that was, I don't know why, but that was a big question. How are the supervisors? And from my experience, it's just like, hey, go to work and do your job. That's about it. You don't have to say nothing to them. All you have to do is listen. That's about it. Stay out their way. Make sure they stay out your way. As long as you're doing your job correctly, they'll stay out your way. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah. Again, I hate to say it, but yeah, some supervisors, they get that power and it's like all hell. Literally, nothing but hell. Every time you go to work, it's like some of them make you not even want to work with USPS anymore. Some of them make you love your job, but it's like, hey, it all depends. It all depends. Okay, so moving forward with pay and hours. A PSC mail processing clerk, a holiday clerk assistant, and a mail handler assistant all make the same thing, and that is $18.64 an hour. That sounds real good, doesn't it? Because it is. The pay is amazing. Amazing, I tell you, amazing. Starting pay, $18.64. Starting pay? Yeah, that's pretty darn good. But along with the pay, you gotta look at the hours. You gotta make sure the hours is adding up along with the pay, so that you about to make some bank. And you will, because hours, it's a regular 8-hour shift. But during holiday season, when you'll most likely be coming on as a USPS employee, that's mainly starting around Christmas time. During holiday season, you will be working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I know some people have said they work 7 days straight, but I don't think they can just make you work 7 days straight unless they're super duper shorthanded, or basically you're just choosing to be there for the extra money. But you will get one off day, and you'll be working 6 days straight for 12 hours a day during the holiday season. Now, you will also be getting overtime pay. So let's say you work your first 8 hours. Those first 8 hours, you'll be getting paid your regular pay, which is $18.64. And then those extra 4 hours that add up to the 12, you'll be getting overtime pay, which is a time and a half. And I think that's about, let me round it off to $27, $28 an hour. That right there adds up. It adds up, especially during holiday season, because from November to January 1st, for about 2 months straight, you will be working 12 hours a day and getting overtime pay. That overtime pay adds up. It adds up. And that's some good money right there. $27, $28 an hour, along with your regular $18.64 an hour. Like, that adds up. So yeah, pay is amazing. Hours can be a little hectic because, some people aren't used to working 12 hours straight. And then during those 12 hours, you will also be on your feet the entire time. You get small 15-minute breaks. Small 15-minute breaks, which go by like 5 minutes. And you get a 30-minute lunch break. When I started, I expected to get at least an hour lunch break because we're there for 12 hours straight. But no, you actually get a 30-minute lunch break and just regular 15 minutes from here and there. But yeah, that's about the only hard thing you have to deal with is, working those 12 hours, 6 days straight. That is about it. But other than that, the job itself is super easy. It will be tiresome because you're working so many hours for so many days, but it's repetitive work. It's the same thing every day. Doesn't change. So for PSCs, HCAs, and MHAs, at the plants and hubs, because that's where I'm at, a plant, y'all are doing the same thing every day. All three of those positions do the same thing, and that's run mail and sort the incoming and outgoing mail. Make sure it's in the right bins. Make sure that the bins are brought to the proper trucks so that the trucks could go to the proper post offices, so that the post office could put them into the delivery trucks. And that's about it. It is the same repetitive work every day, and it's easy work. But the only thing that makes it hard, the hours. Like I said, you'll be on your feet for 12 hours straight, moving, picking up stuff, everything for 12 hours straight, 6 days a week with one off day. But at the end of the day, it's all worth it because, like I said, that money is going to add up, especially when you're trying to save up for something. During the holidays, of course, when you need that extra cash, it's like, hey, I don't even care. My days are gone, my time is gone, but my bank account look good. My bank account look amazing. It could be stressful sometimes, like your days could pass you up, and it's like, hey, I thought today was Monday, but it's only Saturday type stuff. You know, those days will go by. You'll be at work the majority of your lifetime now. The majority of your time you will be at work. But yeah, like I said, it'll be worth it. It will be worth it because you're not working for nothing. Nobody's ever working for anything. If anything, we all working to make money so we can all have a better lifestyle, you know? And yeah, that's about all I have. Like, really, if y'all have any other questions that I have not answered, make sure y'all comment down below, because like I said, everything that I just told y'all is from my experience, what I went through at my interview, what I'm getting paid, my hours that I work. But at the same time, the majority of what I said, you will also be told, and you will also go through the same process. So it's like, hopefully this video is very helpful to most of y'all. Hopefully it did not discourage anyone, especially with the supervisor part. People are people. You got to deal with them either way it go. But it's like, hey, I really, really, really hope that this was helpful to some of y'all, for real. Especially to the ones that personally asked for this video, you know, who asked these certain questions. But yeah, I love my job. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I really do. The pay is amazing. The pay is amazing. Amazing, I tell you. But yeah, just make sure, you know, before y'all, you know, apply, make sure y'all look into it. Make sure this is what y'all want to do, you know, especially, you know, hour time wise. Some people look at the money and say, oh, I don't care what else I have to do. You know, the money look good. I want it. Some people might look at the time they have to put into it. Oh, 12 hours, 6 days straight. No, that's my time wasted. That's my time gone. Some people might not like that, but everybody has their preferences. And, you know, yeah. Me personally, I do not like the hours. I would rather work 8 hours and have 2 days off. And hey, I would still make good money. But, you know, you have to do what they tell you to do. And that's at any job. But yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, if you have any extra questions that I did not answer, comment down below and I will be answering them for you. I will get back to you. And y'all have a nice day. Bye.